Good morning, Delray Beach. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Jamel.
And we are here at the most fabulous place in town, Sklar Furnishings. Every time we come here, it's like a whole new place.
You know, I was telling Linda when I walked down, I was like, you know what? This reminds me like of a legit like TV studio slash.
This is your new home.
Like this is literally, when I think of Tyler Perry Studios or something of that sort. And then,
well, it makes sense because this is their design studio.
This is legit. I mean, it's beautiful.
It is.
You know, I thought, you know, at first when I would walk into a place like IKEA, I thought it was like awesome. I thought it was pretty cool.
I mean,
but when I come here,
it's
something but the meatballs are good there. The meatballs are good.
See, I don't like those meatballs.
However, when you come here,
it's magic.
Oh yeah. This is
next.
This is like IKEA on steroids.
Oh, times a billion. And the thing that I think is just so cool is there really is, they set little rooms and there's different, it's all beautiful high end, but you have like things that are a little more modern or things that feel a little bit more traditional. So somebody can come in here and find a piece no matter what the style is of their house.
And I can say every time I've been in here, I haven't seen the same piece.
Never.
Either. Like it's hard going. I mean, every time you come in
here,
it's totally different.
Because I've never seen the same decoration, never seen the same pillow, which is kind of sad because I always hope like, oh, maybe that one will wind up on sale next time I'm here.
So
gone. You got to get it fast here.
So since the last time we were on here, has anything magical happened in your world? Anything exciting?
Well, yeah, I mean, so I got to help one of my best friends plan a big birthday party for her husband in terms of the decorations on the table. And I have to say, if I could, I think I would like DIY all day long because I was pinning on Pinterest and then using my Cricut and making all these things. It was so much fun. And then, you know, just working on collections. A lot of things happening every day.
Oh, that's sweet.
How about you?
I recognize something. I discovered a new muscle in the human body.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know.
What were you doing? What happened?
So I was out running around with my son and his friends on the football field and
wait, these young guys.
Yeah, these teenagers.
Okay,
these
just making sure we're gonna set the scene here. Okay.
And I thought I was young.
You are young.
And I went to dive for a football, and I felt the pain.
Oh, no.
And I was like, how do you even? I didn't even know there was a muscle there. You know, so it's
not good.
It's somewhere in between, like it's beneath my gluteus maximus.
Oh.
Above my hamstring.
Oh.
But it radiates pain. I don't know.
So we're gonna call this your Valentine muscle. And Marissa, you gotta fix this muscle.
Listen, I think meeting with
Welcome to the ice pack.
You know, going back to my days and studying kinesiology, I didn't see this muscle anywhere in the textbook whatsoever.
However, just for this.
It hurts.
I'm sorry.
It hurts big time. But I recognize then that I'm old.
You're not old. You're older, but you're not old.
No.
But did you have fun?
No, I did have fun.
Okay, so it was worth it. It was worth it.
It is worth it. But
it is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day
to all you guys out there.
Whether you celebrate it or not, it's a nice day to be extra kind to people around you. Some people need to be extra kind, so we're going to give you this reminder that
everybody needs to be
extra kind out there, especially on the road. But yeah.
Well, you know what? Even going back to, let's say, talking about age and things that happen when you actually age. Hairlines.
Yeah.
Hairlines. So I'm gonna leave my hat on anyways. But however, we had an opportunity to visit a barbershop.
Yeah.
And I really want to be able to show the transformation. Yeah. I went through metamorphosis at this.
It was like those makeover shows. Although I don't know. After we left, we were trying to decide. I think we like you better like this than with all your metamorphosis, but maybe it's because we're used to seeing it. But I have to say, it was insane to see what they can do at this barbershop.
Yeah, so the barbershop Rasato's over on Southeast 6. Pasquale, the guy did an awesome job from Canada. Let's just go ahead and send them to the clip so that they go ahead and watch us and watch the transformation. Watch my hair come to life.
Literally. Check it out.
Listen, what's going on, people? I'm about to sit in this chair. I'm about to get some work done. I know a lot of y'all think it's unbelievable or that it can't be done, but guess what? My boy Pasquale, he's gonna make it happen. I'm
about to show you the Rasato magic on my boy Jamel. We're gonna take care of him, okay? You guys won't recognize him when we're done.
How do you feel? Told you, baby, lick them lips. See that tape line, baby? Yeah, I don't have that LeBron tape line anymore.
I mean, there's the real way, the Rasato way. That's how we see it. We like to blend a little bit of the old school tradition.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of techniques that are kind of lost in the art of barbering, but at the same time, you know, barbering evolved so much, became such a beautiful art that you know, we want to pay homage to the old school. Like our haircuts, we call them modern classics, right?
I love it.
So we still do the skin fades, we do a lot of that stuff. More of the traditional barbers, they stick to more conventional haircuts. We still give those styles, you know, a lot of shear cutting, but we try to, you know, mix up the two worlds and make it look best.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I mean, look, even in the branded cups, like just every touch point, you really put a lot of love into everything.
So it's funny, you know, I have my friend Nick here, who's one of my clients from Montreal. He came down. So this whole story started in Montreal about 10 years ago. And the whole purpose behind the brand was a little bit, you know, the coffee I have Italian background, right? So I'm French, Canadian, Italian.
Okay.
And the whole story of coffee, especially the espresso, is like a social thing, right? So everybody kind of sits, gets together, and it's like a very common thing in Montreal where we would tell somebody, let's go for a coffee, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to other places, it's like the coffee is just seen as fuel that I'm getting on my way to somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we always try to make our establishments like comfortable, where people can sit, hang out, and it's okay because most of my clientele will actually come in, get a haircut, hang out, and what starts to happen after a while is you've got a lot of recurring clients, and they actually know who the next client is, right?
So
and so that's where it starts to build a community, and it starts to build that social aspect behind, you know, the haircut. So it's really, the haircut is definitely the service we provide, but what we're trying to do is create an environment that's comfortable for people to just come in and hang out.
How many years have you been coming to see him?
A while, at least 5-6 years.
And what is the thing that sets him apart for you as a client where you're like, no, I gotta go see him, forget these other guys over here?
Well, it was mentioned before, the quality, the service, the coffee, the conversation, it feels like a big family.
I can say I'm from the old school of cutting hair because it has been, you know, 17, 18 years that I've been cutting. So I've seen this evolution. I'm always very involved in the haircutting community. I did all the hair shows. You know, I worked for big companies. I was on stage in front of a bunch of people. So which enables you to see all the different trends, right? And I have to say that from a business standpoint, a lot of these trends is a bit like we are just trying to find ways to get the money out of the consumer's pocket, right? Which is the barber.
Got it.
Then what ends up happening is now we have this thing called social media, where everybody's trying to go viral. Right? And what I believe, and maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but the whole fact of putting chalk on somebody's hair, you know, there is certain powders, well, it'll make you, you know, fill in holes if you're definitely losing a bit of hair or whatever the case may be. But when you're doing like chalked out hairlines, it looks cool on the pictures, but really when it started, it was just to enhance the hairline. It had to be done properly. But then you have guys like the Island Boys who like just started, you know, really like a hard white line. And
like literally just taking a chalk to their head.
And the truth is, and I think you said a great point, is that, you know, the reality is people will pay for it. So if you're able to offer that service, I'll never say, I'll say no to certain things because I have like that side of me that's like, I don't want to do that. Or like I'll do it, I'll deliver the service, and I'll tell the person, anybody ask you where you got your haircut? Don't talk about me. Don't mention my name, you know? That they come, first of all, the coffee. First of all, before
it is delicious, guys. It's delicious.
You know, before we start any haircut, we always offer a coffee, take a seat, you know, and I think you said it best when you walked in, you felt at home, you felt like it was a nice environment. So that's the whole point. We want people to walk in because it's more than just a haircut, right? And I go about that. I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the people that work for my business because I don't simply hire people based on their haircutting skills. I make sure that I have people that can, you know, be nice to people, talk to people, make them feel welcome, because at the end, it's all about the customer service. That's how we set ourselves aside from a place where you go in, take a number, put your name, they'll call you in 15 minutes, you're in and out the chair. So some people do appreciate that, and I do have clients that, you know, they come in the chair, you have a meeting at 11, no problem, I'll get you out. I can get you out in 15 minutes, that's not a problem. But if you want to experience the full experience, you know, definitely come in, have a coffee, get a haircut. We do a lot of hot towel shaves. You know, those are services that not many people offer, and not many people offer properly. So you want to come in, get a shave. It's a relaxing experience. It's almost like, I say it's almost like a sauna-like experience. You get out, it's like almost like you just feel like you came from the spa, right?
Yeah.
Because it includes a 3-pass shave. We have the facial, the hot towels, the cold towels. So it's really something different from what you would get anywhere else. But also, not that place where there's cursing on the radio where people walk in, because I do want to keep it family friendly.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No, and you've done such a beautiful job. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for welcoming us in. And if any of you are watching, you need to come and check it out. This is definitely a special place and worth popping by. It's right off of Federal, easy to find, lots of parking. We know all of us in Delray, we want to talk about is the parking. They have plenty of parking here, so come and experience it for yourself.
Come check it out. Come check it out. Listen, you get dolled up. You already know once a fella walk out of the barbershop, the first thing they do is look in the mirror and lick their lips. They do something like that. It makes you feel good. Am I lying? See, it even happens in Montreal. It's a universal bro code. You have to do it.
Okay.
It's the rearview mirror. So once you get in the car, you look at the rearview mirror, you look at yourself, you do the small eyes.
Oh!
I'm good to go.
That's his. Okay, well, come and get the small eyes or the lip licking, whatever your move is. We guarantee you will have that happen right here.
Yes.
Quite the transformation.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I cut my hair, I had the dreadlocks and I cut them off in 2004, 2005.
Wow, so you went from one extreme to the other for sure.
And I haven't looked back. So I keep the bald scalded, the Mr. Clean.
You know what? It makes it easy. You never have to do your hair. You get up in the morning and you get to go.
Funniest thing, my daughter tried to be so nice about it. She was just like, "Oh, Dad, I like you bald." However, because she thought it was permanent. She thought she didn't know it was like a joke. I just sent her the video. She was like, "But if you like it, I think
Oh, sweet girl.
I love it." I
Good
was
job,
like,
Mom and Dad. That's amazing. Because teenagers could be like, no.
"Oh, that's my son." My son like, "Nah, Dad, you need to redo. You need to fire that guy." Yeah.
But yeah, I have to say, it was such a beautiful experience in there, and you really get to feel like you belong when you walk in the door. They have the coffee. It's just a really great time.
No,
just
I
like
totally
being
agree.
here at Sklar.
No, I totally agree. If you get an opportunity, especially if you're looking for a barbershop, you're looking for somewhere to get a nice chill. That environment is there. That's the perfect environment.
And ladies, you wouldn't mind sitting there while your man gets his hair done. So I think that was also really wonderful. There's a comfy couch, place to hang out. And your kids can come too. So if you're on a Saturday and you're watching your kids and you need to get your hair done, you can run in there because they're welcome as well.
And it's actually a good segue because one of the persons that I always see in it, her hair is always on point.
Always on point. Oh, Miss Linda.
You're so sweet. Oh my God.
You are always so fabulous, hair and outfit. The whole package, which goes with your beautiful soul. One of truly the kindest, most generous, most involved and wonderful human beings in this entire state, I'm gonna go and say. Not even just our town. Really, anytime there's something, you're there and you show up and you are there to help others. You could be sitting in this beautiful room, never leaving. I wouldn't blame you.
And she brings the energy to anything that she's doing. She brings the energy, all positive.
Always the
You
energy.
guys are so nice. Thank you. That's like my Valentine's gift.
Oh,
You're
our
awesome.
Valentine's gift.
Yay.
So-
We're so happy to have you here.
What is going on here? You always have fabulous events. You always have something exciting and new happening in here.
This is brand new.
Unbelievable.
This is Camila's baby, and we got to bring her on because this is transformational for Sklar. So
Hi,
we're
Camila.
excited.
How you doing, Camila?
Yay!
We are so excited to have you on and learn more about this beautiful room. We saw this when it was a dust pile still. It was just built, and he was covered in dust during the Focus on Women's event, which is always one of our favorite events
Our
of
sip
the
and
year,
shop.
the Sip and Shop. But this is spectacular. So
Thank you.
Those of us that are in here and amazed, and I can't stop touching things like a bad child, explain to me what is going on and how can people come and experience this room for themselves?
Yeah, so this is our new Sklar studio. We started this because we are really passionate about design. And Sklar Furnishings is really a hybrid between a furniture store and an interior design firm. So this space is brand new, open to our clients, to interior designers, and to anyone who is basically looking for design services. So what we do here are large residential projects. We do a lot of commercial too, and we do everything. We start with an on-site consultation in which we measure the space, then we transfer everything into AutoCAD to create floor plans and elevations of the space, and then we utilize that to turn it into a 3D model, and it's basically a very cool process, and we end with beautiful designs, beautiful colors, and we handle basically everything for our clients.
You know what she just, as she was talking, and she was talking about the consultation and then the AutoCAD and the elevations, takes me back to college in my apartment when I was trying to find furniture. And I went to Rent-A-Center.
I was gonna say, where did you go?
They didn't do that for me. But you get what you pay for at the end of the day. I think that, I mean, to go through that experience, especially when people are building a home, I think it's, the most stressful part too is the interiors, like what are you gonna
Well,
do?
and it's amazing too, because people come in and they have a thought of what they might like, but once we get into their space and design what they really can have, it's so cool the way she'll map out things and be like, no, you need this size table with this many chairs for this space. And I think, because I think you can walk in and go like, oh yeah, we want to entertain and we want to have 20 people, and really your size space is for 10. So, you know, there's a lot of planning. This is my favorite part here. It's like yummy. It's like
all the texture.
Yeah, I know. Is that we love that.
I immediately started touching all when I came in here. I was like, I probably shouldn't touch this, but I can't help it.
No, it's
so
like.
what are we looking at here, Camila?
Right now, this is actually things that we're looking to purchase for the showroom. Because we do that as well.
Beautiful.
We like to curate people's homes and their spaces, but we do it here as well. So this was an initial proposal of items that we're looking to buy, and we like to create these beautiful vignettes, trying to show as many finishes as possible, as many different sizes, so that people can visually see what they could get for their home.
Y'all job seems so much fun. It seems so like fun. Like you're really sitting here creating a baby. And just watching everything, watching it blossom, and then, you know, going from the sketch, going to the AutoCAD, and then actually just fruition, getting the pieces in, setting it up in the homes.
So exciting.
And being able to take those after pictures and before pictures. That has to be exciting.
And I love it because every single person is different. And we're not, everything we do here is custom. So we're not buy this table and chairs. We're what will look good in your space. And we talk to people about their colors and what they like. And we, you know, we put that all together. It is so much fun.
So for people who are in awe like we are, and they are thinking about doing something in their home, what is the best first step for them to get in touch with you? Do they need to go find an interior designer? Can they come straight to you? What do you recommend for people just getting started?
So we really let people decide. If they want to come in with an interior designer, we assist their interior designer with anything they might need. Or if they come by themselves, that's where I think we're really successful with, because we have the knowledge on the furniture, on the product. We know how to guide them with that, but we also have the technical skill set to provide what an interior designer or what an architect would give them.
Amazing.
So we really can do everything for the client as soon as they walk in.
That is so exciting.
Well, listen, if you're at home, and if you're even thinking about, you know, doing any type of, you know, remodeling, or if you're buying a home, if you're new to the area, you just got a home and you're thinking about the interior design, fellas, you know, we don't have that thumb to really be very creative. I'm just speaking for myself. Mauricio looked at me like, well, you speak for yourself, homeboy. But anyways, you know, you guys need to come here to Sklar Furnishings and just take a walk through, meet the staff, and just get an idea, let them talk to you about, those ideas or whatever.
Even if
it
you
is.
just want a little refresh, there's so many amazing decor items and pillows and things. If maybe you're not in the market to do a full build out yet, I think it's a really good thing to come in and look and get something to just, pillows and decorative items go a long way, right? You can still have that same couch that you love and put something new on it, and now it feels like a whole new room. So
you can change a rug. A rug is the most amazing way to change a room, and we do incredible rugs. We do, we have this. We can do them just for your colors. It's just amazing. Everything that we do, we just think we put a lot of thought into, and we really work with our clients. We get to know them. We build a wonderful relationship, and that's what we love. We welcome you into the Sklar family. So,
well, talking about that, I see that you guys do a lot of community outreach.
yes.
You're constantly doing things in the community, hosting events and everything. Here, you have one coming up.
we do,
As
and
well.
I'm so excited about it. Yay!
So we have a
How to
friend.
throw an event.
Yes.
It is a real fun time anytime you come.
Right. So you created an awesome partnership. You created a partnership, and yes.
So Tanya, you are from PNF Accountants and Advisors.
Yes, I am.
So what do you do? That sounds like a very important job.
I'm the fun bus. I'm not the accountant.
So what do you? So
I'm
what
the
do you guys
business
do?
development director for the firm.
Amazing.
So I work with clients, entertaining, going out, networking.
You are the fun.
Yes.
She wasn't kidding.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
I
she's
see Linda a lot of places. We're at a lot of the same places.
I love it.
And we work with nonprofits and businesses. And we're hosting an event with Sklar and YMCA Jason Hagensick and my boss, Bishoy Fami, will be here educating and giving tax tips and tricks for nonprofits and profits. Both go hand in hand. Giving the advice on the tax side for the tax planning for the profits, which leads into the nonprofit. There's a lot of tax write-offs for them and benefits, and it's how we help each other as a community and how to grow each other.
And I think it's so important too, because we were chatting a little bit before we started filming, and even with a lot of the nonprofit work I do, sometimes you'll reach out to businesses trying to ask, would you like to donate? And it's a great crowd, this could be great for you. And they don't realize that they can write things off. Maybe they're a new business owner. And I think having someone like your team being able to guide you through that is huge, because a lot of times you want to give back, you want to get involved, you just don't know, and you don't know if you have a budget. But then you can write it off. It's a double win, because you're helping somebody else and you're also helping your bottom line with your business.
Yeah, and every year the tax laws change. So every year it could be different. So you can't always follow the plan you were given.
Yeah.
That's why tax planning on the profit side is important, because we forecast a year ahead and allocate that.
And I think in this community, it's so important, because as a business, you need to be giving back to this community.
Absolutely.
This community is unbelievable, and everything they give us, we need to be giving back.
And at the same time, is marketing for your business as well.
Correct.
When you're giving back. So it's really a win-win situation for yourself and also for that business that you're giving to. I have a question in regards to it, because not even just with money or monetary donations. What about time? Is that something that you can write off as well when it comes to you giving your time to a nonprofit?
I'm not a CPA.
But you know,
Part of it.
we ask these kind of questions.
Yes.
Are these appropriate
Right.
to ask?
Absolutely.
We want to have some fun, but we also want to, do our job. So,
Yeah.
So you got to come find out what the answer to that question is, because that is a great question.
We'll be talking about compliance for the nonprofit, tax
Right.
planning for the profits, savings. Any questions, we'll be doing a Q&A. Jason's going to speak on behalf of the YMCA. We're a part of that as well.
And we all
give
love
back.
the why.
We all love the why.
So listen, if you think about this, Amanda, myself, and Linda, we are on the board for the Southern Palm Beach
Yeah.
County YMCA. That's really, I mean, that's the coincidence.
amazing.
And we're talking
Yeah.
about the Y today, so
Yeah.
yes, the Y is a fun board
An
as well.
incredible organization.
Yes.
Does so much good in the community.
Oh my gosh, like whenever I walk through the YMCA, I'm like, I can't believe they do so much. And they give so much back. So
Well, I said I don't have any room to do anything else. He brings me in there, and I was like, oh no. And then I met with Barry, and then I was like, oh no, I gotta find more time, I guess. But it is when you can't say no when you meet these people and these organizations that you see right here in the community, all the good they're doing.
Yeah.
It's really hard for people like us to say, no, we're not gonna help you.
Yeah.
You find a way. You find a way.
Let's give those viewers a date and time and how can they really come out.
We're going to be at Sklar April 11th at 6 p.m. It's a free event, so sign up.
we'll push it on
Push it everywhere.
social media
Yep.
and email blasts so people can RSVP.
So you want RSVPs.
Yeah,
do you
yes.
have
it's
to
good
buy
for
a
us.
ticket?
No,
Free.
It's
Free. You just have to
event.
RSVP, and maybe you do a little office refresh while you're in here. Find some new
Absolutely.
pieces. They can tell you how to write it off, probably. And
Yes, we can. We might have some
And
tips.
I'll definitely tell you that, yes, this may seem like an event for the Y, a partnership or a little get together. It's a party because Linda's in.
Yes.
Just trust me.
Yeah.
There'll be food. It's never a dull moment whatsoever. So come out April 11th, 6 p.m., RSVP online. Come and get the knowledge. If not, come and network.
Yes.
As well. You know, come and network as well. I think it'll be a great time. I know it's going to be an awesome time.
And come see this room in person.
This is pretty cool.
And I have to say, this is one of those places that it doesn't do it justice on camera. You got to see it in person because you think it looks beautiful on camera. Oh no, it's even better when you walk in.
This is our set. We have a better set than
we want-
ESPN.
You lend this to us on Wednesdays. It is a magical space, a wonderful team of people, a wonderful community. Is there anything else that you want people to know about Sklar that they may not know?
I don't know.
We covered.
Yeah, we covered a
We
lot
did
of
our
what
job.
we do.
All right.
Yeah.
We did our job.
I know. I'm speechless.
Right.
That never happened.
I've got one thing, which I think we talked so much about big projects. We really we consider any item or whatever it is, even if it's small, it is a project for us.
Okay.
Whether it's one wall unit or just helping you out with the size of a sofa. We consider it a project, and we're so passionate that that's what we love to do here, is just help our clients and help them get the space that they're gonna love living in.
That's wonderful. Oh, so amazing. Well, you got to come on in here. You got to meet this wonderful team and see all of the beautiful things they have to offer
I
here.
totally agree. You know, one other thing too, one thing that I didn't really notice, or some things you don't notice when you go into a house, but the lighting also.
Yes,
Lighting
is important.
very important, you know. So it's one of the hardest. I was going to buy light bulbs and I'm just grabbing them up, and I didn't know the difference between soft white, amber light, all these different. And then I put the light bulbs in the house. I'm like, hold up, it's yellow, white. It's like, you know, so. I don't know.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
People
I
don't
just had to
realize.
throw that out there. I'm kind of cheesy.
No, that's
at moments, but-
amazing.
But it's
A lot of
so
people
true.
don't know.
Yeah.
It does make a difference if you have different color bulbs in the room. It doesn't look so good, guys.
Not
All
at
of those things are
Yeah.
important. We
Yeah.
have quite a few lighting experts here on our team that will let you know that depending on what use the space is for, you need a certain amount of lumens and the warmth of the light. So those are all of the things that we take care of when we plan a project, because you're right, it has to be properly illuminated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
I was just learning. We just learned. Well, listen, thank you guys very much, for hosting us. Looking forward to the event on April 11th, 6 p.m. Make sure you RSVP. Thank you, Sklar Furnishings.
Yes.
Thank you guys for joining us. Have a Delray Day, Boca Day, South Florida Day. Peace out. We love
I
you.
invite you to join me at the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, because here we're all about community. With like-minded people and businesses, the Chamber will help your business grow, and you get to connect with people that will become your best friends. Weekly events give you ample opportunities to learn alongside talented professionals. At the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, we are better together. Become a member at delraybeach.com.